I also have a question about your parents. They were Afro-Cuban immigrants, your beautiful mom and dad. I know you've since lost your dad, but I can't imagine that in the 60s, they're excited about you being a model. What were their feelings towards your chosen career? Because, Caribbean parents are typically one-track minded. They're like, we brought you to this country, go to school and be a nurse, doctor, lawyer, architect, like something big. And mostly they don't believe modeling and any of the arts matters. And so, what were their sentiments before you said, Mommy and Daddy, I'm going to Paris to model, or I don't know, marry this man, this white guy? What were their sentiments around what you were doing with your life?
I think, I kind of gave them a little bit of a triage into my interest because I was a dancer first, and so
Oh,
they knew I was a creative. They didn't like the idea about that either. And so I really had to fight to get they were fine with the dance training, but to make it a profession was out of the question for them.
right.
So I was very rebellious and I went after my dancing career. I took my classes even though they said no. I was grounded all the time.
Oh
Um,
my gosh.
so, but that was really what I believe God made me to be. So
Right.
that was a gift which still serves me to this day.
Hmm.
Later, my mother was the one that introduced me to modeling. I guess she gave up with the plights of trying to change my mind.
Couldn't ground you forever.
She tried. I went to the High School of Performing Arts in downtown New York, danced my heart all through that season of my
Mm,
life. And then she was the one that bought my first portfolio for me.
got it.
And I was a young teenager. I don't know if she really thought I was going to pursue the profession, but it was a beautiful gift. And it really introduced me to the world of modeling and photography,
Nice.
so that
I
was
love it.
beautiful. She didn't want me to go to college, though. She said, if anything happens, I want you to make sure you have something, to fall back on. And she wanted me
Right.
to become a journalist. She had preconceived notions for both my brother and I. I was going to be a journalist, and he was going to be a doctor. End of
Did he
story.
end up being a doctor?
No. I guess doctor of IT.
You're
That
like,
not MD, IT. Not
he's a
quite
computer
what she,
doctor.
not computer, not what she had in mind either. However,
Mm,
he was very successful until this day.
right.
She's very proud of him. And so I went to school for theater, which was not what she had in mind. So I just, but
Thespian.
I think that through my pursuit of what my heart's direction was, like I knew what I wanted, and I was very diligent in pursuing that. And God gave me opportunities that I didn't even dream I could possibly have in my life. She was
Right.
able to come around to my side of the creative table and accept my journey.
Right. I love that.
And
And I
later,
know
she
you're,
saw me on the runways of Paris, and she said, "Well done." And I think I spent
that's my
my
girl.
entire life trying to please my mother.